What's good, everybody? NicMakesPlays here. Today, I'm going to go over the deck that's giving me the best win rate, the best success by far this season. You can call it NicMakesPile, NicMakesPlays if you want, but it's Kindred, Viego Nasus, all three kind of like a champion toolbox type of thing, with a lot of slay action going on. Let's get into it, show you the deck. So the deck, as you can see, runs 2 Kindred, 3 Viego, 1 Nasus. So 3 Viego, the main star of the show, really strong right now. You just kind of sit back, level him up, and if he levels up, you win the game, right? So it gives you a lot of these encroaching myths with this package. You can slay those with like Glimpse Beyond, Spirit Leech, Rite of Calling, stuff like that, Ravenous Butcher, and just kind of working his level up in the background. Meanwhile, you're slaying all your opponent's units with the Kindred. Kindred, when you slay a unit in general, you can slay your own units to trigger it. She marks the weakest enemy, and then to end the round, she destroys it. So you're killing off their units, you're leveling your Viego, and the whole time you're slaying and putting on this pressure in the early game with like your Curse Keeper, Butcher, aggro pressure, you're leveling up Nasus. So I have a 1 of Nasus, so all your early game slay actually gives you a payoff for later in the game for a win con you're just working on the whole time, every time you kill their units or your own unit. So let's start with the first card. We have 3 Ravenous Butcher, very strong at aggro openings, really good at triggering your own slays to work with Kindred, levels Nasus and Viego, so kind of perfect for this deck. You can use it on Curse Keeper or the Prey from the Fading Icon, and then push for a lot of damage in the early game. 3 Rite of Calling, kill an ally to search a champion, gives you access to your toolbox, pretty good. 3 Treasure Seeker, this card's really strong in this deck, because, well, A, it's only a 1-drop, so it helps versus aggro, but B, if you have the Waking Sands, summons a 5/2 for 2, it helps level Viego very fast. Viego levels when you have 20 plus power of allies dead, or that die while he's face up in the field. So this is just 5 attack unit, it's 1/4 his level up condition, and then when it dies, it gives you an encroaching mist as well off Viego. So 3 Curse Keeper, gives you Escape Abomination. Again, you want to pop this with Butcher, pop this with Rite of Calling, push for damage. Starts working on your slays in the early game too to level your Nasus, and gives you fodder to pop things to level Kindred as well. 3 Fading Icon, same thing. Pop the Prey, gives you early game fodder. These are like kind of similar roles. 3 Glimpse Beyond to refuel, also triggers all your champions. As you see, they have a lot of things in common. They all benefit off the slays. So I really like this champion toolbox where they all kind of like, they can't answer all 3 of the things, the Kindred, the Viego, and the Nasus. So we have Vile Feast, generically good. Gives you removal, gives you spiraling to pop yourself your removal effects. 2 Black Spear. If an ally dies, you afford a unit. Really good at dealing with Victor, Ezreal, Caitlyn. Very popular champs right now. We have 3 Covenant Soldier. Summon Encroaching Mist. So this is one of the main cards of the deck. I guess like this, more so the Encroaching Mist summons. So what it summons is when I'm summoned, grant all Viegos and other Encroaching Mists everywhere +1/+1. Viego generates these, Hydrovine generates these, Covenant Soldier generates these. I usually keep this card. It's really strong, giving you fodder for your own slays, and also starts leveling Viego right away. So 2 Kindred, you can just sit back with her, you can put pressure on with her, whatever works, she has quick attack, you can attack with her, and start slaying enemy units. If they can't deal with it, you just win. Like a lot of times you'll play versus the Pantheon decks that like buff it, they stack all their buffs on one big unit, like a Wounded Whiteflame Dragon, or like, you know, Pantheon, whatever, Saga Seeker, and then you just slay it, and there's nothing you can do about it, because they put all their buffs on one unit. So you don't even need to have like Vengeance in this deck, because this card can deal with big units. If you can kill the small ones and mark the big ones, or Viego can just level and steal them, or Nasus can get bigger with them. 2 Ray of Negation, really good right now. Just deny spells, keep your guys alive. Spirit Leech to refuel, pretty good. Slay triggers, Drells too. 3 Viego. So each round, the first time an ally dies, summon an Encroaching Mist. You've seen 20 plus total power die. You level. When he levels, each round, the first time a unit dies, summon an Encroaching Mist, and then round start, steal the strongest enemy unit, and if it's a champion, you kill it instead. So very strong. Also, his champ spell, if you have multiple, pick a unit, strike your nexus, then kill it. This can kill big units. It'll take a lot of damage, but you get rid of the unit and you just win the game, so it's fine. But yeah, he levels himself up by getting Encroaching Mist every round. So 1 Nasus, really good. You get +1/+1 for each you slay this game. So you're slaying the entire game, whether it's self-slay or slaying enemies units through combat, Black Spear, Vile Feast, stuff like that. Easy to get over 10 attack. If you strike for over 10 attack, then he gets a Spell Shield, and he makes enemies have -1/-0. Very good Atrocity target. That's the next card. 2 Atrocity. Get the Kindred, Nasus, and Viego all get really huge to go on that main nexus for game. And then last but not least, Invasive Hydrovine. Yet another win con on the deck. So 7 mana, 7/6 Fearsome when I'm summoned or around start. Summon Encroaching Mist. So basically, these get +1/+1 to other ones everywhere. And then this one just gives you one every single round. So they just become like 8/8s. Like it goes like 5/5 and 6/6 and 7/7, 8/8, and if they can't deal with it, you just win the game. Also levels Viego very fast. So that's the deck, and let's go to the first game. And if you guys enjoy Kindred, you enjoy Viego, you enjoy Nasus, or just the Slay archetype in general, make sure you guys like and subscribe, comment, then end the video. Let me know what you guys think of the deck. But here we go, first game. All right, Pantheon Yuumi, like I was talking about while we are going over the deck. This is actually, I think, the second highest winner deck in the game right now, or it's up there. It's top 5. Let's see what we can do. So I'm gonna start with a good early game pressure. I definitely want to have Treasure Seeker as a 1-drop. This can give us a Slay trigger early and put on aggro pressure. We will draw Kindred, would be nice. But yeah, this is the Master Liner NA as always. Just, you know, we're at the peak of competition, so high stake games. All right, swing for 2, get the aggro pressure in. It makes it easier to kill with Atrocity later. Pretty good hand overall. We can go wide. I'm just afraid if he buffs a unit too much, it'll start like stopping us in our tracks. So I'm really hoping we draw Kindred here. I think we play Butcher now, so we can open attack for some huge damage. Even if he blocks this or gets a favorable trade with like a buff, that's still fun. We're still chipping a lot of damage. We have plenty of other cards to work with. Ooh, Black Spear, I like that. So now if he blocks this, like he buffs this then blocks or whatever, we can just Black Spear and finish it off. Pretty good. It's fine. Alright, units died. I think we go ahead and Black Spear now. Which one do we Black Spear, though? This one's probably better. Yeah. Let's just Black Spear now. Because if we wait too long, we'll have to trigger its condition again to have an ally die. Which isn't that hard, but it takes mana. If you like, use like Spirit Leech. And if he might buff him out of range of that kind of stuff anyway. We drew Viego. Okay, I like that. I really like playing this. Oh god, it begins. I really like playing this before I play Viego, because that way he's a bit deepier. Feels safer. Alright, so he attacks here to help level Yuumi. Just block with our Encroaching Mist, it's fine. Save some health there, we're still wide. So he comes out as a 6/5 because Encroaching Mist buffed him. And Yuumi's so good. Alright, we have Hydrovine for later, that's good. So we'll play Viego. The scary thing, I guess, is if he like Concerted Strikes or, I don't know. If he Cataclysms this or tries to kill it with like, they strike each other, we do a lot of damage back to him, so that's good. Wow, he actually had the Concerted Strike. It's a bit rough, but okay. Let's put on the pressure still. That way we can put him in Atrocity range easier. I also don't mind weakening that in general. He's at 8, we're at 20. Okay. It just gets scared he puts Zenith Blade on this, because then it has Overwhelm. Ooh, that could be good. Rite of Calling. So what do we have? We have 2 Kindred, 2 Viego, 1 Nasus. I think for now we're just going to draw 2. See what we get. Double Cavern Soldier. Not exactly what we needed, but that's fine. We don't see a Zenith Blade from him yet. His Pantheon's 4 to 5. That's definitely going to come down in a second. He might be afraid of Black Spear. We definitely have to block here. We definitely have to block here. I don't think it's worth drawing, though. Because we could draw 2 from this. Maybe it is worth drawing. I kind of like damaging that thing, though. I don't really think we need to draw right now. This is fine. We have a lot of Slay triggers. You can even just like play this and then Rite of Calling and try and get Nasus. We have a few things we can do here. If we draw Atrocity, I definitely want to try and get the Nasus thing going. Let's play Hydrovine here. Because each turn we just start leveling this up. Oh god. This has an animation? Oh my god, that was fucking sick. I don't even know what this card does. Alright. So it gets Challenger, Overwhelm, and Spell Shield. Jeez. It's kind of scary. I mean, I guess since we're not really attacking here, we probably want to get a champion. Because Kindred and Viego and Nasus all seem good right now. Alright, he's pretty big from the Encroaching Mists. Maybe he'll pass. Oh, you have Golden Aegis? Oh. Deal 1 Sunny unit? So he's just trying to get the Faded off, I guess. Interesting. Now, we could attack here. He'd be forced to block with that. We wouldn't get the Mist, though. I'm gonna get rid of the Spell Shield off that. And get a blocker, because he could hook this to trade and we need a blocker for him still. This seems fine. I'm like tempted to attack, honestly, but it's not worth it. Another Saga Seeker? Okay. That's fine. So, Pantheon coming down to what we're afraid of. Yumi's gonna level this turn when he attacks. A bit scary. Drew Nasus. What are we at? 7-7? Okay. Not bad. You know, it's like average, but we can get him bigger in a second. He's so cute. Let's find a new best friend. Okay. We'll just block like this. Keep this away. We might need the on board for later. Let's play the Viego here. See what he does. He probably has Cataclysm, but he's afraid to trade. Oh, okay, interesting. So what are we getting here? What's the big keywords? Elusive, quick attack, scout, fearsome bear. So he has elusive scout. Oh my god. Okay. So if he has rally, that would definitely be scary. But if not, we are leveling pretty fast here. Okay, no rally. Barrier's gone. We get this at the end phase because he saw the miss die. I mean, first time we see something die, we get another miss. So that's pretty good. So if we level him, he gets around Spell Shield. His ability to kill or steal something is not bothered by Spell Shield, if you will. I think an 8-8. I think 8-8's not bad right now. I mean, he has to trade with these. And he's at 8. So, kind of putting the pressure on. Guiding Touch. Okay, it's fine. I'm not going to play Cumberbund Soldier. I'm going to push with this. Because it levels Viego really fast. And we still have mana for Glimpse if we, like, I guess to have options. Hush on Viego. It's pretty good. We still attack with these because this is lethal and he's forced to trade. The Fearsome means he has to block with one of these two. I guess we can hold this back. I wanted to attack with it, but... Well, I can still attack with this, I guess. Yeah, that seems fine. Because, like, he has to block or buff block. Like, this is the only one that can block without dying. Oh, God. He's keeping the elusive scout. I'm scared. He's gonna put Yumi on it, too. Alright. Overall, pretty good. I think we're gonna draw Atrocity here. He's obviously gonna play Yumi. Yeah, let's try and kill this and draw Atrocity. Because when he gets unhushed, he's in range of Atrocity. We have 24 cards. We're drawing 2. We're drawing 3, so we're drawing for turn. Ooh, interesting. I don't know if that's enough. This also will, the spell shield will protect him from the Viego's Despair. So we drew the Atrocity. We actually might have lost here. We didn't. But we have Atro. We can't use Ray of Negation, unfortunately. We definitely go for the Atro here. We're one off backing it up with the Ray of Negation. Alright, GG's. Playing as Renekton Auction. This guy has a lot of OP. This is interesting. Let's see what we draw here. Okay, we can mulligan Viego for later. I generally like keeping the Cumberbund Soldier, but I want to have a 2-drop to do with the Butcher, so I could get rid of it. But I want to be a bit greedy and hope I draw a Fey Icon or a Curse Keeper anyway. And we get like the best of both worlds, so we get this, this, and this. We did draw, so that's good. Have some action or answers to auction here with the Black Spear. Mrs. Renekton with the Black Spear, it's good. Vile Feast seems generically good here, because we can kill that. Okay, win cons for later, that's fine. We're just gonna take that, we can heal back later. I mostly just care about getting this on the field. Preservarium. There's no reason to do this right now. I kind of want to see what he has, so... let's just play this. And this leaves up in Black Spear. He plays Auction, which I think I would do. Maybe I would hold this for Renekton. That's a tough call. Okay, I changed my mind. I actually don't think I'm on the Black Spear. I think I'd rather save it for Renekton. We will kill this, so that way his blockers are worse, and we can push for a ton of damage here. I doubt he'll block unless he has another auction. So either way, it takes 7. We have Asher in hand, makes it a lot easier to atrocity him. I like that a lot. Alright, getting closer to atrocity range, that's good. He draws a lot of cards. He can play Renekton this turn, plus what? Exhaust? Or a Shapestone? Another Black Spear. I guess we'll just have to block. We'll just have to block and then play Black Spear. No champs yet or Rite of Calling. But we're hoping to get there soon. We have a pretty good board. We have some aggro pressure here. These guys have a ton of cards in hand. Jeez. Alright, so Auction will probably kill that with this quick attack, but then we'll just Black Spear him afterwards. We have 2 Black Spears now, so I don't mind getting rid of one on this, and we can have one more later for Renekton. Fine. Black Spear him. Like, here's where Red Calling would be perfect. I think Kindred really good here, too. I'm not sure how many answers he has to Kindred. Just, like, putting on extra pressure. Viego's a great top deck. For sure. Ooh, using the 1 cost. Alright, Tiny Spear. So it's a 3-1 now. It's fine. I guess you can block this with it. Interesting. I think we attack with everything, so I want to block. I want to glimpse this either way this turn. Oh, we're chipping for 1 and then getting glimpse. That's pretty good. All right, a lot of slays here, so our Nasus should be pretty sizable at this point when we draw him. Hope we draw him soon. We can actually block that with the 1/1, which is why I kind of want to keep it. But we need to be able to do stuff. Like we're losing mana. We have nothing to do. Okay, this is great. So what we can do here is play the Fading Icon. The icon will suck that up. And then we can just Rite of Calling it. I could wait and then do it next turn to Black Spear, but if he open attacks, we'd just miss out entirely. So we're at 9/9, and next turn is turn 6, right? Okay, so we can slam this. We can just slam Nasus. We drew Viego. Okay, he's buffed from the Commemoran Soldier. Can he deal with a 9/9? That's the question. That's a bit scary. I feel like if I play this, he'll just kill it somehow. With like Exhaust or like Ruthless Predator. I think this will be pretty hard to kill, honestly. I'm gonna go with Nasus here. This might shut off the rest of his attacks. Conchologist, interesting deck. So we have Viego and Rite of Negation. So we have some like setup here to level Viego, protect him. Atrocity, Wincon, Black Spear for removal on this if it works out that way. We'll see. You're probably gonna do something here. Maybe hook this with Exhaust. Are you just trying to level that, maybe? Okay, it's fine. Another Viego. So here's where all our champs were. I kind of want to just open attack. I mean, I guess I should probably just play this first if we're going to be doing that. Might as well start leveling our Viego. I'm afraid of like grappling hook. Something to make this strike me. Do I offer this trade? Because like I kind of want to get rid of that. And I want to level Nasus too. Yeah, we can get rid of our Viego. We have 2 Viegos. I really am afraid of this Renekton here. So I'm totally down to just swing with everything. If we level Nasus and get him, you know, at a certain amount of health, we can just Atrocity win the game. Yeah, I'm down to trade these two because this is vulnerable permanently. Lose a lot of value that way. You can just clean it up. Very interesting. Very interesting. Okay, well. Okay, so we need 11 mana to do Atrocity plus Rite of Negation. I believe we're actually at 11 mana exactly. Yeah. So we have Atrocity plus Rite of Negation, which we should just win the game with. Interesting play by him, for sure. What does he have? He's a card of Conchologist. I'm afraid about Quicksand. I mean, even if he Quicksand, it's not enough to lower him to the point where... Okay, it's not to lower to the point where... it'll matter. I could just pass and maybe bait more out. We could just do it now. I think we win if we do it now, but we could also just pass. Exhaust, okay. Gonna tap a little bit lower. They don't have Whirling Death in these regions, so it doesn't matter if we're in combat or not. It's fine. Yeah, it's kind of cool deck, actually. This is terrifying. He would level and have Overwhelm double attack. Alright. Let's go ahead and let it rip. Even if he has another Quicksand, or if he has a Quicksand, it won't be enough. Right negation, we'll hit him right back. Alright negation. Alright, GG's. GG. Good sport. Pretty sick deck. Pretty sick deck. I like his deck too. Alright, playing against a different form of our deck. We're playing against the Ionia Virgin, Kindred Nasus. I think in this matchup, I'd really like to have Convern Soldier. Blackspear could be good, but they have tons of protection for Viego anyway. And he could also play a Convern Soldier himself to get out of range of Blackspear early. I like Hydrovine for the late game. Interesting. We drew our Kindred. Alright, let's just see how this goes. We have a good aggro opening. We're not attacking on 2, but we still have Fading Icon plus Butcher, which I'm always happy about. If we can get like a Rite of Calling or a way to pop something when Kindred comes to the board, it's really good. We could also just hold Butcher until we play Kindred, which could be the play. I think I might just do that. I think I might just hold this. We're gonna have some Kindred Wars here, Kindred Viego Wars. Hopefully I'll draw our Viego. I'm afraid that he'll have his and we won't have ours. We want to get rid of the Prey if we can, because that's gonna take up the Kindred mark. Nice, we got the Rite of Calling. So with that being said, I think we're able to just be a bit more aggressive now, because we do have ways to proc our Kindred on turn 4. Let's try and push some damage with the Butcher. Patrol 2, Patrol 3. Is it truly worth pushing? Yeah. I was just thinking, like, in case he has, like, Vile Feast for this, then we could still have a Butcher, but I think it's worth the push. If he Vile Feasts now, I'm not as afraid of doing the Rite of Calling. Okay. So now I'm not afraid of doing the Rite of Calling next turn on our Prey, because he used the Vile Feast already. The scary thing is he can play Viego this next round, because the Green Grade Lookout, when it strikes, it discounts the highest cost unit in your hand. So if it's Viego, you can play it on turn 4. But I think we'll be fine either way. Another Hydrovine. Wow, it was Viego. Alright. You can't attack, though, if they destroy these. What? Although I'll definitely destroy these. Like, no problem, you're tapped out. I'm cool to do that. Maybe he has another one? So, Rite of Calling here. Like, this is pretty good for me. It gets a miss at the end of the turn. But I'm still going to go for this. We want to get our Viego. Yeah. Nice. I'm interested in what he's thinking about. I feel like this isn't a bad spot for him. This really doesn't matter. I mean, I'm down. If you really want to attack with this, like, I'm cool either way. I'm really surprised. He has to have multiple Viego. That's the only way you would do this. This is totally worth it for us, so we'll trade. We get a Slay Trigger, so that's fine. It makes Nasus a bit bigger when we draw him. Our Viego's already 6-5, so we're a little bit ahead on his. Because his is still a 5-4. I'm assuming he's a second one right here. That would just make sense to me on why he crashed. Soldier. Okay. Definitely just gonna pass here. No reason to damage our Viego if we don't have to. Hopefully draw like any kind of playable unit here. Ooh, we get protection. It's like not the worst. We have Vile Feast, and then once the Hydrovine start going, we're good to go. We can just start buffing our Viego every turn and getting huge encroachingness. Alright. I mean, I'm down to just pass. No big deal to me. Okay, I don't think they run Ruination in this deck, so we don't need to worry about keeping our Red Negation open. Like, he might Vengeance this, but then we still have double Hydrovine. That's the only thing. But, I mean, we're not going to not play Hydrovine. Okay, GD. GD. Alright, that's my Nasus Viego Kindred deck. Hope you guys liked it. NicMakesPlays, NicMakesPlays, whatever you want to call it. Like, subscribe if you guys enjoyed the video for much more deck guys, Runeterra content. I stream every day at 12 p.m. EST on Twitch for Legend of Runeterra. Make sure you can follow me there if you want to catch me live playing these decks. And let me know in the comments what you guys think of the deck. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.